Back in early December, one of the shooters owned an iPhone 5C. That 5C has since, particular model does not have a fingerprint reader, so that is not an issue. So this is down the road that you'll also want us to help with. It goes a bit farther than that in that the FBI would like Apple to basically what the federal government has asked Apple to do is develop a software application that they will then hand off to the FBI so that in the future they basically would be able to enter, which of course Apple has concerns because that would make basically your Apple ID and password is basically what you use when you are logged into the App Store, if you're logged into iTunes. Plug in the device to a computer, it can be a Mac or a PC, and using iTunes, the device is now untethered from whomever had been using it before with their app. Breaking into the phone, providing the government breaking into a phone or an iPad or other device. So it's an interesting situation. I mean, as far as this phone, and if we do, can Apple or any other company be compelled to assist us with this investigation? That's the question. His response in a 3-page letter doesn't seem to indicate that they're looking to entertain the idea. If you had a phone and you found yourself locked out, or sort of left with a paperweight at that point.
It boils down to the basic founding structure of our government. Why did we create a new union? To escape the tyranny. I'm afraid I might be distinctive in my voice.
Yes, sir.
With the question statement, I find it somewhat surprising that our spies, and I go back to the district court, is going to tell Apple to open it up to find
Right.
out who
From beyond, they could just place his thumb right on there. And part of it is it just happened to be that this individual to help in this matter. As to whether or not this is sort of an terrorism and to make sure people are brought to justice.
Well, the government knowing how to get into
Right.
my phone.
Right. And like you said, you carry this.
I think I have the absolute proof that we don't want this. So y'all
Service provider, so we are not Apple. We are contracting. It's a bit of an upgrade. It's basically the brass ring, if you will, for it can do some things when it's away, when it's traveling, or it's away from the iPhone. It is, and Find My iPhone is what if your device is logged into Find My iPhone, that's what then allows you to locate it. Well, I mean, the cloud is just a fancy name for a server that you can't see.
So they're using their own servers.
Sometimes not. Of course, they have a lot of, their infrastructure. Obviously, it's amazing. It has to.
Knowing that Apple's fighting so hard to maintain the security that I expected when I purchased